Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alan. Welcome back to my lab. I wanted to make a quick video talking about contesters. So, if to the new ham that we're catering to, you're going to run into contesters on the air. And I know you're super excited to get on the air. You've just got your ticket, and you've just got your, maybe you've already had a HF rig, or you just got one, you got your antenna up, and you're excited to start making some contacts. So you get everything set up, you turn on your radio, and it's full of contesters. What do you do? Well, that's a great question. Some people like contesting, some people don't. I personally, I don't care for contesting too much. I much prefer the rag chew. Get on the air, make some new friends, talk to interesting people. But there are a lot of people that do like contesting, I guess. But that's the wonderful thing about amateur radio, right? I mean, there's so many different things about it. There's something for everybody. So anyway, let's take a scroll through the bands. We'll fire up the Queen of the Airwaves, the Yaesu FT1000 MP Mark V, and we'll see what the bands are like. It's I don't know. I'm going to say it's a pretty sad state of things, but like I said, it's just my opinion. You can form your own opinion if you like. Anyway, let's get into it. All right. 14150, the very bottom 20-meter band. We'll stick to the extra class band range here. So that's 14150 to 14350. Straight away, we've got a contester.
Sierra Romeo.
Whiskey 1 Juliet, Sierra Romeo, WRTC, Oregon.
Roger, James,
so
Massachusetts.
we'll move on. Like I said, the band is starting to die a little bit here, but it doesn't take us long to get to somebody else down there. He's in there. I know he is. Okay, so he's there. He's down there. I mean, you wouldn't want to call CQ in this area. Definitely not here. Obviously, this guy's here.
NAQP, November 7 Whiskey, November 7 Whiskey. NAQP, November 7 Whiskey, November 7 Whiskey.
So he might actually just be calling CQ. I guess he didn't mention anything about a contest.
November 3 Alpha Delta. November 3 Alpha Delta. November 3 Alpha Delta.
Try to get this guy tuned in. He's there somewhere.
Thanks, Mike. Larry in Massachusetts. Mike Alpha. Thanks, Larry. QRZ, Whiskey 4 Echo. Foxtrot.
So there's a guy here.
Kilo 0 Delta.
Kilo 0 Delta. Mike in California.
I'm not sure what's with picking the weird frequencies like this, but that, makes it a bit harder to tune into.
Steve, QRZ.
Unless you're one of them guys that's got a waterfall display where you can visually see him. But there's no way I'm giving up my Mark V, so
Whiskey Ocean 2.
contester there. I think there was one here. Yep, that guy's a contester.
America, Norway. November 8, India, Papa Oscar. Whiskey 1,
yeah,
Delta,
heard it in
Yankee,
there.
Japan.
CQ contest.
Kilowatt. Kilo 0 Delta. Rod in Washington.
This guy was just about right on top of him.
Steve in Colorado.
Steve, is that right?
Steve, Sierra Tango, Echo Victor Echo in Colorado.
We got it. Kilo 7, sugar.
That's the other thing. These made up phonetics. Just use standard phonetics. If you use made up phonetics, it just confuses everybody. Excuse me. Got a bit of a cold. Yeah, those made up phonetics. If if you're a new ham, sometimes you struggle with trying to remember the phonetics to begin with, and you got people using made up ones. So just stick to regular phonetics. See, Honolulu, Tokyo. Was that phonetics, or was he just listing off names? A couple of them right on top of each other there. I'm sure they can't hear each other because of the band conditions, but even if they could, I bet you they wouldn't care. Alright, coming up on the general class section. It's probably going to get a lot busier.
Delta 7 Kilo, November Delta 7 Kilo.
I mean, I guess the contest chased away all the parks in the air guys, but
Sierra Charlie Lima,
just kidding,
Dan,
parks in the air is
Arizona.
fine. Another station down in there.
Charlie, Tom in Montana.
Couple of them.
Thanks, Randy. K0 sugar.
November. CQ contest, kilowatt 0
Yeah,
sugar.
contest. I wonder what's with the .30. Is that part of the contest or something? I don't know.
Kilo 4.
Definitely not the first station I've seen at .30.
Again. Alpha India 4, Mike Delta. I need it again, over. Alpha India 4, Mike Delta. Okay, Alpha India 4, Mike Delta. Thank you, Fred, Montana. Thank you, Fred. This is Jan, Juliet, Alpha,
November, New Hampshire.
Okay, Jan, thank you. This is Kilo Sugar 7 Tango. CQNA, CQN.
Contesting.
Scott, you're Steve. Pennsylvania, Papa Alpha.
Got you that time. Thank you for Pennsylvania and the multiplier.
Contesting.
CQNA, November 1, Charlie Foxtrot.
More contesting. Some of these guys are right on top of each other. It makes it such a pain to tune into.
Radio Papa contest.
Another contester. Running out of band here.
Stand by, guys, stand by. Victor Alpha.
Oh, I'm standing by.
Repeat, right? One more time. America 2 Kilo Delta, Kilo Delta. Mike Alpha, QRP. Victor America 2, Victor Alpha 2, give me a call.
Oh boy. Anyway.
November in
North Carolina. Thank you, Ben. Alpha
Oh yeah, my home state, North Carolina.
Thank you. Who's the 8 uniform?
Dual Charlie 8 Uniform Hotel Sierra, this is Andy in California.
Italy November, Kilo 2, Italy November.
This is probably going to be the last one we'll hear because we're right at the... What are we?
CQ contest, Kilo 2, Italy November.
We got 350 yet to go? Yeah.
Hotel, Bob, California.
No contesting. More contesting. More contesting. Wow. All right, whatever.
A few more times here, just to try and see if I can't fill out my log here. I'd like to get that.
Yeah, just try to fill out your logs. That's the goal. Just fill up your log.
15, 20 minutes. So,
It's not to meet new people.
All right, good luck. We'll copy.
Well, we're out of the band anyway, so let's jump down to 40. Let's start at 120. What's the bottom? 125.
Bravo.
Listening. Anybody there?
QRZ, Whiskey X-Ray
Yep,
3
there he
Bravo,
is.
Whiskey X-Ray 3 Bravo.
That's why listening's so important, fellas
QNA,
and fellas.
Whiskey X-Ray 3 Bravo.
Victor Echo 5 Sugar Foxtrot. Victor Echo 5 Sugar Foxtrot. Sam, David in Kentucky.
Sam, Saskatchewan.
Thank you, 73. Georgia, November Delta 4 Yankees. CQNA, November Delta 4 Yankees. November Delta 4 Yankees. CQNA, November Delta 4 Yankees. November Delta 4 Yankees.
More contesting. Couple guys right on top of each other. I half expected 40 meters to be a bit quieter.
North Carolina. Okay, Jeff, thanks for North Carolina.
Hey, North Carolina, my own state again.
Zero Echo United. Tiki contest, CQ, K0 Echo.
Another contester. Oh. Broadcast station.
Whiskey, Yankee Oscar. United. November, Tango 3 United. November Tango 3 United. Still, wait. Delta Oscar November. Delta U, Victor 31 X-ray X-ray.
Oh, that guy's got terrible audio. It's a contest, it doesn't matter. Yeah, contest there.
QQI, John, New Hampshire.
November in Ontario, and that guy has a lot of shooting to do.
Oh man, there's one of those guys tuning up on top of the frequency that the guy is calling CQ on. Please don't do that. You're gonna tune up, move off frequency a little bit, then tune up. Don't tune up on top of everybody. The guys like us that wear noise canceling headphones, it blows the headphones off your head. Another contester. We're getting into some shortwave stations out there that kind of occupy the same space. But I mean, listen to this. They're everywhere.
Roger, Whiskey 5, Whiskey Zulu, Scott, Louisiana. Thank you very much. You are good. November Sugar 0 radio.
Another one there. Running out of band for 40 meters.
Romeo 3, Romeo, NAQP. Ending Sierra.
And that's it. Shortwave station there. So that's it for 40 meters. Just out of curiosity, let's run up to 80 meters. Switch that back in the lower sideband, and then bump the camera there. But let's see, 3.6. So I mean, it's decidedly quieter.
Look at this wall here. Oh my God! There was no contention on it. What the hell was he doing on Buffalo or New York?
I don't know what he was
The ball
doing.
was in the air, and the guy had all this. He never contended for it. What the hell was that?
I have no idea what it was. Not a clue.
About the ball, I guess. No, I'm talking about the defender right there, number 20. Look at this. He doesn't even go for the ball.
Yeah, he definitely didn't go for the ball. Hey,
One right
fantastic
in the
though.
hands
We
of
didn't find a contester.
Oh, let's see it again.
So it's still probably a bit early here for me to get into 80 all that well.
A little bit of noise behind you, but other than that, no big deals. But yeah, I didn't notice it.
He's got really good audio.
Heard you say no Saskatchewan and West check-in, and yeah, I didn't notice anything either for YE.
Well, I just
So let's just keep running. I'll run all the way up to 4. You guys with your waterfall displays are missing out tuning in like this.
November 0, Mike Alpha.
No, don't tell me there's a contester on 80.
November 0, Mike America. November 0, Mike America.
Stop with those stupid phonetics.
Thanks, Jack. This is Guy in Iowa.
Oh, yep, contesting on 80. Great. I'm pretty sure I passed one, but not that worried.
Farther north than it was, and it's lasting longer. I think I got that right. You know, it does change things a little bit.
Definitely not contesting, which is great. I'm gonna run out of space here. Yeah, that's about it. Oddly enough, you could hear it fade out. That's about the end of where my antenna is resonant for 80. Yeah, let me switch out. Well, what do you think? There's a lot of stations out there, wasn't there? Yeah, it can be kind of frustrating, you know, especially if that's the first time you wanted to get on the air and the airwaves are full of contesters. But, you know, hey, what do you do? I mean, yeah, you could probably get in there and contact a few, but they're not going to be interested in talking. As you heard the one guy say, he's just there to fill up his logbook. So that's pretty sad if you ask me. I don't know. You're not going to get an accurate signal report, that's for sure. So, you know, checking your station functionality is going to be somewhat difficult. Sure, you can see if it works or not, but, you know, you're not going to know what you actually sound like because everybody's 5'9", so, which is unfortunate, but excuse me, I still have a bit of a cold. So, yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, you know, the nice thing about amateur radio is there's something in it for everyone. If you know, like me, contesting isn't my thing, there's plenty of other things I can do. You know, you always hear, well, just spin the dial, you know, go somewhere else. Okay. Sure, there might have been some empty spaces on 40. Certainly there was on 80, but not every new ham is going to have an antenna that's resonant on 80 meters. And as far as the gaps on 40 meters, furnace is running in the background. As far as the gaps on 40 meter, there's so many stations out there. I mean, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't want to take the risk that you're going to be talking over somebody. One thing I've heard is, you know, you'll hear the station out there that's been calling CQ for 30 minutes, and he did everything right. You know, he asked if the frequency was in use. You know, he listened for a good amount of time before he started calling CQ. Then inevitably, 30 minutes into it, someone just pipes up and says the frequency is in use and starts yelling at him. And that's all because the band changed, right? I mean, he didn't hear you the first time. The band changed, and now he can hear you. And that's just an unfortunate reality of amateur radio. We all have to be aware of that. We all have to be understanding, and we all have to not jump to conclusions that, you know, we can't just automatically assume that the guy just hopped on the air and didn't do the due diligence, I guess is what I'm saying. We got to be kind to each other out there, you know. We got to remember that we're not the only ones out there. We don't own these frequencies. We can all get along, right? So, contesters, well, I mean, unfortunately for me, that means my weekend is now shot. So, but I don't know. Well, I mean, fortunately, like I said, there's lots of other things to do. I got a whole lab full of projects I can get to. Now there's also a lot of cleaning I could get to, as you can see, you know, down there. Got cleaning and sorting. It's just a never-ending ordeal. But anyway, yeah. Take that for what it's worth, I guess. As always, these are my opinions, right? And that's the nice thing about being adults is I can have my opinion, and you can have your opinion. We may disagree on certain things, but we all still get along, right? I don't take it personally. I don't expect that you should take it personally. It's amateur radio. We're all here to have fun, right? So, anyway, with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope to see you back here soon. 73.